Welcome back to Megaman Unlimited after the terrors of Yokuman's level. Clearly this castle can't be worse.
Well, it looks worse. For the bear.
So, I'm gonna assume something happened to Wily.
Yeah, something pretty bad.
Yeah, all of the W's were crossed out in the before the Robot Masters.
Yep.
But man, you have to hand it to this guy. The backgrounds are gorgeous.
Yep, and now the first part of the level basically starts with every single enemy ever. But we have our new weapon called Yoku Attack, which basically throws a tiny clone of Megaman anywhere at the screen.
Huh.
It homes in on practically anything, but if there's something it can't hurt, you'll be put into your knockback animation.
No.
So you can actually get thrown off a cliff if you're unlucky.
Oh god.
That sounds pretty stupid.
However, it can also pick up stuff. So, if there's like an energy out of reach, you can go pick it up. This is why there was so many stuff in the previous levels that was just way out of reach and you would never get it.
Ah.
See, the problem with that, though, is that by the time you're going to go actually have a chance of fighting Yokuman, you've probably already killed everybody. Oh, and here's a fun part. In the original version, Blue Shot only had about 8 shots. Now we have 32.
Oh, Jesus.
Ugh.
The thing is, the tellies aren't there to be dangerous. They're there to give you energy back.
That's so dumb. Like Mega Man 2 dumb.
I also like that there are at least 2 different rows of spikes there.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, somehow you're going to miss the first one, they have to have a second to catch you.
Well, duh, you have to die.
What the fuck is that?
No cheating allowed.
Okay, so I'm already noticing that the weapons you get in this game are pretty awesome.
Yeah,
That
they
they
are
are.
pretty good. It's just, some of them are better than others. Like, Tank Assault is really a gimmick weapon. Nail Shield's great, though, but...
Nitros, or Tri-Nitros, I'm sorry. Blast doesn't seem terribly useful just for how much it costs.
Yeah, it's like, it should be something that's like, you kill a big guy or something in one shot, but it doesn't, so...
Ow.
It's basically just, you can hit things through shields, but it's not really that helpful.
There is that knockback attack.
Oh, well.
Doesn't go for E-tanks.
Great.
But what good is it then?
Dick move, game. Dick move.
I mean, I like the concept, but still...
Jet Missile is basically just, oh, it's your buster, but it does 2 damage instead of 1.
And it also sometimes fails to home in on enemies.
Well, it's got like an angle difference where it's like if it's over 45 degrees, it doesn't hit. Also, remember Needle Man from Mega Man 3? Well, he's back!
Oh, no.
Oh, come the fuck
Yeah.
on.
And this also, in the original version, this also came with the Needle Man problem. Of where the energy that you pick up, it doesn't come back.
Oh,
Are
Jesus.
you serious?
Yeah! That was a part of the problem in Needle Man. He didn't fix it in the first run of this game.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure it's fixed now, but I bought a bunch of beat calls just so I would never have to do this again.
Yeah, that's what they're for after all.
Oh, well.
This Living Dead situation is also fantastic, especially because if you bought a lot more beat calls, then you could probably piss them all away if that was actually unwinnable right here and then.
Yeah, actually, you couldn't. There's an area where it does just that, where it will piss away all your spike guards.
Well, that's
Oh, God.
so incredibly stupid.
Yeah, that's rough. Okay, there we go.
Also, why are there gigantic bones in the background? Oh well, of course, why, but still. It looks goofy. Considering that I've praised the backgrounds so far, this is just like praise again, so that they usually look good.
Yep.
This looks cool.
Yeah, so this first part is you just basically running around to destroy part of the fortress. Not really sure how you do it if the fortress is fixed, but whatever.
It is a pretty cool level apart from that thing we just went through.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
You thought that was over?
Uh-oh.
Oh, nah, I'm just messing with you. It is. That's the
Oh,
other part.
okay.
Ah.
Okay, good. It's gonna be like, there's no way they decided to do that twice.
Well, you haven't seen some of the other levels.
Oh, well.
It's basically a smorgasbord of, hey, these ideas were stupid in the old games. I'm pretty sure I can do them better, guys.
And by do them better, I mean do the exact same level.
The thing is, they are definitely made more interesting and maybe less dickish because they're not as well polished, but he deliberately designs them to be dickish, so it comes out as something that's even harder and more frustrating.
Ah, here's a good one.
Oh, well.
Hey, Simon, what do you feel about a spike drop where you can see all the spikes on your way up?
It sounds like this is just an excuse to make it even more dickish than usual because, hey, you should have memorized them.
Well, see, if you look over there, there's a ladder, and there's some spikes.
Yes, and then E-Tank to the right.
Yep, so if you want to do this twice, you can get an E-Tank for free.
But you will have
Yes,
to die
please.
for it.
Yeah, you can die, it's pretty easy, but, no, fun fact, that gap in the original, it was actually smaller. So,
Seriously?
yeah, you believe you had about half of... It was something like you only had that one screen. So, if you screwed up, you would go slamming into these spikes on this screen right here, a lot. And funnest fact was, I believe unless you were at the edge of the spike, even if you had a spike guard, you'd get knocked back and fall off.
Oh.
So you get the E-Tank. Again, and again, and again.
It's nice of him.
Even here, though, it's still a pretty tight squeeze.
Ladders. Fun with ladders.
Also, don't get shot off the ladder.
That would be not a good thing.
Or fall down here.
Oh god.
I'm starting to notice there's a ton of dick moves in this game.
Oh, yes, this is kind of the name of the game. Megaman Dick Move. See, this is the name I was talking about. Name Stick Move. Though I do really like the weapons.
Note how there's a tele-spawner in here? Can you guess what that may possibly mean?
That you have to farm for rush jet energy.
Yeah, see?
Because you were totally fucking with us and it's not done. I'm getting wise to your shit.
They mix it up a bit. It's not straight just flying with Rush Jet. Well, there is some of that.
The thing is, these ideas for it are usually pretty interesting and neat and all of that. The big problem is that it doesn't make it easier in the slightest. It's even harder mostly.
Oh.
So yeah, then we switch back to the Jetman platforms, except now you can have a tele smack into you and make you fall off.
Oh, good.
Except you can totally break it with Rush Jet, so...
Well, the
Or
thing is, you can eat if you've run out of Rush Jet. I'm really surprised that these are here.
Nice enough, I guess, for a change.
Though again, you just gotta wiggle around on Rush Jet. Otherwise, you'll just crash into some spikes, but meh.
Yeah.
Figured as much.
Also, fun fact with Nail Shield, bullets and hitting enemies are basically the same thing.
Of course. I mean, this is how shields should work, right?
Also, do you recognize this?
Yeah, auto-scroll. There's gonna be a dragon at the end.
Oh! Jesus Christ, that's a crab.
Also, that's all Death Water.
That's not water, that's Tri-Nitro stuff.
Yeah, you got me there. Also, how do you feel about a boss fight over a bottomless pit?
Wow, so you immediately die if the electrified ladder is yours, right?
Yes, unless you're standing on the left side of the block, you immediately die.
Wow.
This again looks like an incredibly neat idea, but you will always die from a single mistake, which is a stupid idea.
Yeah, he fixes it in the easy mode version where he just puts a block on either side, but even then it's still really dumb.
I think it would be perfectly in line if he dealt like 6 of your health and damage and there was just no bottomless pit.
Oh, what? You fall in the pit, you lose some health, and you get kicked out. So yeah, with that first part of Wily's castle, it's time for something more fun.
Even more fun.
Oh dear.
You spoil us.